it bears mentioning that art saves lives. And I don't say that casually. As many of you know, my cat Sindel crossed the Rainbow Bridge 3 weeks ago. And if I were to be completely honest with you guys, there would probably be people knocking on my door, right? And I'm not saying that to be alarmist. I'm just saying that to tell the truth of what this feels like. I am okay. I am not attempting to leave, but I also don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here before she left, and I certainly do not want to be here now that she's gone. But going to the theater to see Backrooms, revisiting the source material, making videos about it, engaging with comments, distracting myself in the context of dealing with pet loss alone for the first time in my life, whereas every other previous pet loss I've had a job to go to and a roommate or a partner or friends in close proximity. I have none of that right now. So I am not well. I am not well. Having pop culture is a gift. And when people discount the importance of pop culture, I say shame on you. And I also have the peoples of Palestine. I have Salah in the back of my head. I have his voice and his smile in the back of my head all the time. What right do I have to despair? Yes, my cat crossed the Rainbow Bridge, but my cat didn't have incendiary ordnance fall on her, or I didn't lose my cat under the rubble. What right do I have to despair? I have every right to despair, but context is also everything. What am I saying? I'm saying I'm journaling out loud, bitches. You are my Hobonichi weeks, okay? I am saying this to say that, like, art saves lives. Kane Parsons' art, Curry Barker's art, Widow's Bay, like, there is so much right now to keep me hopeful and excited and and keeping me wanting to, like, where otherwise, like, I don't get out of bed, I don't shower, I don't function, I don't work on my dissertation. I certainly don't have money to get to interviews, so, like, getting a job is whatever. But in the context of just, like, surviving and, like, finding some tiny light, some fucking tiny light. Pop culture is that light sometimes. Interview with a Vampire Season 3 is Sunday. Interview with a Vampire Season 3 is Sunday. Like, that's a reason for me to get up. Seeing Michael the librarian's tweets are a reason for me to get up. Because the one reason I had to get up is not here anymore. She's not here. I don't have to feed her. I don't have to clean her peeps and poops. I don't have to give her medicine. I don't have to... My one reason is gone. So for so many of us, like, talking about pop culture is a way to storytelling. I talked about storytelling in my myth theme series on Backrooms. storytelling is the greatest calling that human beings have, in my opinion. Storytelling is the mechanism on which civilization runs. So being able to talk about stories, being able to get excited about stories, being able to engage with other people about stories, even though they're strangers on the internet. You don't know, like, keep telling stories, keep making stories, because, like, keep sharing your stories about your fur babies, keep sharing your stories about grief, because you don't know, like, every time and repost every shelter pet video. Repost every shelter pet video, bitch. Do it. It costs you nothing to hit repost. Keep telling stories. Keep being a story. Keep being a story. I'm trying to keep being a story. That's all I can do right now, is to just keep being my story. Because one of my favorite stories from childhood is the Ewok Adventure. And my baby was named after the protagonist, Sindel and Wicket. Wicket from Return of the Jedi is in the Ewok Adventure, and Sindel is the human princess. And I always, from the time me and my best friend, my childhood best friend Lindsay, if you're watching this, I love you. From the time I was 5 years old, I knew if I ever had a daughter, or if I ever had a daughter, I would name her Sindel, and I did. But she's gone from me. But I will keep telling her story, and I will keep inviting you to have your children watch the Ewok Adventure, Caravan of Courage, and The Return to Endor, because they're fantastic. I don't know. I just, like I said, you're my Hobonichi. I have nowhere to put this, so I'm just putting it here. That's it.